Alright, so yo, let's get it. It's gonna be my first reaction video. I wanna do this video. Cause yo, this shit is start like Lena the plug on doing her first scene with another man and more. So I don't know if y'all know Adam 22 and Lena the plug. Adam 22 and Lena the plug. I think they're married or they're dating, but they do like OnlyFans content. So for people that don't know, but she never had sex with another nigga. It was always Adam, her, and another bitch. And I guess, it is what it is. So she wanted to fuck someone else. She fucked someone named Jason Love. I don't know. Is he a porn star apparently? But let's see.
Coolest podcast in the world. And guys,
Y'all
never
wonder-
say that I don't give you what you want. You've all been talking about it. You all want to hear it. I got the one and only Lena the plug, my wife, on the podcast to talk about recent events.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how like I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I f***ed another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
That's crazy. Cause she knows that. Cause she knows how disrespectful that is to her man. Like that. That's why she's like, "Oh shit, I'm here again." But hey, let's.
I mean, it's just like, no one wants the Lena the plug interview, but then I f***ed someone else, and now it's like, oh, she needs an interview.
Okay, you did an adult scene with someone else.
I mean, but it's like, it's when
Just cause you saying it's porn. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can say that word on YouTube. Fuck it. Just cause you're saying that you did an adult scene with somebody else, that doesn't make it okay because she's still fucking another nigga. How can you say fucking and nigga but you can't say porn? You know what? Fuck out of here. I'm gonna say porn. She still did porn with another nigga, bro. Like you wildin'.
when I think about it, I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, when you were in your like mom TikTok era, probably that wasn't going to be the thing that made me like, okay, let's get her on. I had you on here what, a year and a half ago with Flacco?
Yeah, I can't remember why we did that.
Just give you a little press.
Yeah.
Get some stuff out there.
I'd feel more comfortable if he was here. I feel really like uncomfortable with the fact that it's just you and I and we're going to talk about this in front of my brother-in-law, Josh.
He's not paying attention. He's not even in here.
Oh, she met her brother. Wait, does she mean if she feels more comfortable if the nigga that she fucked was in there? Or her brother?
Thank God. I was like, oh, Josh is in here.
Don't put Josh on blast.
I just feel comfortable.
No, but this might actually be the first time that you
How's it uncomfortable? You did it. Own that shit, bitch.
and I have been on this podcast together, just you and I, right?
Yeah, it is the first time.
That's great.
Also, we got married.
We did get married.
That didn't constitute me coming on here, but this event did.
Seems like an afterthought after the last week.
Yeah.
Not like actually, but in terms of content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even really talk about the marriage that much on here because it just seemed like it was so nice. It was great. The
Do you
honeymoon
feel
was
different? Because everyone's like, do you feel different now? I'm like, absolutely not. It's, it's the exact same.
We made it official. We had a nice party with the friends and family and everything.
Went on the honeymoon.
But it's like, it's not like the rules changed. It's not like, oh, like we're going to do things differently now.
No,
we're married.
We already had the house, the kid,
Yeah, we did most of the
I don't think no one gives a fuck about
Serious.
this, though. I'm scared.
that we're going to go our whole lives without ever sleeping with other people. And in the context of like, because I have a memory of maybe 6 months ago where you said something like, do you really think that we're going to go our whole lives without ever sleeping with other people? And in the context of like, I think we were talking about swinging at first.
Yeah, I mean, because people don't really know this about you and I, but you just mentioned it on the podcast, so now I can talk about it. That we had a threesome early in our relationship with another guy, and that was just like, we went out, we partied, we had like a really fun, hot sexual experience, and we were always kind of down for like a little bit of freaky things, you know?
Okay, so they like to explore in a relationship. Okay, no biggie. So I guess she has fucked another nigga before. Alright, cool. But that was in the beginning stages of the relationship. But no offense. Alright, cool. Hey, if you have open relationships, bro, whatever your relationship status is, as long as there's mutual understanding and both agree on it, I don't give a fuck.
Like 2 or 3 other people in the room
just watching us,
who like were not there to see us, but they just happened to be in the room because we're all just hanging out. This was back in the Adam and Lena party era that didn't really last that long. And at that time, to be totally honest, you were pretty much a random girl to me.
Yeah.
We didn't have any kind of like emotional connection. Oh my God.
That's where we were in our lives. We went to emo night. Okay.
Shout out emo night. And I've always been somebody who throughout my life, there's been a bunch of different times where me and my homie might a girl together. Always enjoyed it. enjoyed it with you that night, but then once we started to actually get closer and closer to like dating, it became like, no, we're.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. I'm cool with threesomes. Me and two bitches fine, but I can't fuck with another nigga in the room. I don't know what it is. It's just I can't be fucking the same bitch that another nigga's dick is going in at the same time with me. Like, I pull out, he goes in, he pulls out, I go. I just can't do it. It just feels, it's dirty to me. You feel me? It's that's just me though.
We're not talking about that anymore.
We literally never talked about it again, and then you talked about it on the podcast.
We maybe didn't talk about it for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And then
look at the way she holding the fucking mic with two hands. I think she did that shit with the nigga that she was fucking.
All of a sudden,
I mean, also my friend went on to date the guy for a really long time, so that's probably also why we didn't talk about it.
That is a good point. Yeah.
But like, okay, when I think about that version of us and the version of us that isn't always going to do, who's just very into sex and likes to try fun and new experiences, I was just like, are we really never going to have an experience like that, even off camera, ever again?
And what spurred that conversation, I think, was the fact that we had multiple different couples on Plug Talk where either they were into the swinging thing or they just did with other people separate.
This shit is boring. I just want to go. I want to find out about the nigga stuff, bro.
Like, I knew it was going to be a big deal just because, you know, outside of you, I have a pretty big adult fan audience, and they literally every single comment on anything I post is like, do a scene with the BBC, do a scene with whatever, this person, blacked, whatever. BBC, so I knew that my fans were going to be excited.
BBC means big black clock, and they tell, hold on, let's go back a little. Let's go back a little.
You about it, because the one time, I think it was only one time on Plug Talk where you woke up and you were sick as a dog, and so you couldn't come to set that day, but it was a girl. Shout out Alva J. Everybody sign up on onlyplugtalk.com.
Everyone thinks I have beef with her now because she did this. I don't care.
No. Onlyplugtalk.com if you want to see the scene. But me and Alva J, we did a scene while you were at home, sick as a dog.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to see it afterwards. You were actually
before you left the house, I was in bed. I remember I was like, okay, go do the scene. Don't tell me how it went when you come back. And I don't want to see any clips from it. Yeah.
Which is interesting because when you came back from doing this scene the other day, I wanted to hear about it. And
a lot.
I wanted to know what I was going to find out. I wanted to know, like, what's the most extreme thing that happened? How did it play out? That's more like me wanting to like manage whatever the fallout might have been, more so than like trying to avoid. I don't know. Like, why did you not want to
text Adam after the scene. I don't even tell him the scene's done. I'm just like, do you want anything from Dave's Hot Fried Chicken? I just like act like it didn't happen.
That is true. Yeah. But okay. So we've had, I don't know, maybe 200 threesomes over the year. That was our rough estimate. Maybe like almost 100 on Plug Talk, plus a bunch in our private life, plus a bunch for your OnlyFans. And yeah, I don't know. Over time, we did just kind of start to sort of have that conversation. And at first, I think we considered the idea of like swinging on camera, and then
see, like I said, if they talked about it and had an open agreement, all right, cool.
That kind of scene.
And you always suggested guys I would never want to fuck.
Yeah, that probably
was always unfair trade.
Intentional on my part. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Like, it just kind of seemed like, well, if you are going to do it for the first time, we should roll it out in a way that actually is as exciting as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I was never really thinking about like a rollout per se. And then I also like, I knew it was going to be a big deal just because, you know, outside of you, I have a pretty big adult fan audience, and they literally every single comment on anything I post is like, do a scene with the BBC, do a scene with whatever, this person, blacked, whatever. So I knew that my fans were going to be excited, and I knew that the wedding thing was going to be a factor because it's like, why all of a sudden after you get married? But I didn't think it was going to be this big.
But it's weird because we had been talking about it before the wedding, and sort of like, you know, the idea was in the air, even though we hadn't made a hard decision on.
It was weird because that's the message I sent to Jason. Was like, hey, I'm going to get married and on my honeymoon, but when I come back, we should shoot.
Right.
And he was like, okay.
And a lot of people seem to think that it being him or it being a black dude was the thing. But what people don't know is that when we were talking about it, there was a couple of different people that we're considering, and it's not like they were all.
Listen, I feel like Adam is trying to justify what he did, right? Like he's trying to make it seem like, yo, it wasn't like she didn't choose him because he got a bigger dick type shit. I feel like he just like, bro, like that. Does it really fucking matter? To me, I feel like it's out of pocket, like, period. Like, I would not, Excuse me, I would not let my bitch fuck no nigga, period. I don't give a fuck what it is, but that's just me personally.
All black dudes.
No, there's only a few guys in the industry who are like big on social media, very well known by like just right when you look at them, you know that guy, you know, and I wanted my first scene to be like, you know, a big scene.
And it's worth mentioning that
Okay, that's understandable. As from a porn industry type of viewpoint, like if you're a rapper, right? And why if you had a choice to have your first feature be fucking, I don't know, fuck who I don't even know any new upcoming rappers. Oh, for fucking Didi Osama or Little Mabu. If you had your choice of feature being Little Mabu versus fucking Drake or Little Dirk, who you picking? Obviously Dirk or Drake, right?
we did a TikTok in Vegas back in January where and this might have been like the first time we ever even joked about it on camera, but I said to him doing a little TikTok, I said, who's the hottest girl here? And then he like put his arm around you and walked away with you. And that I believe has like 9 million views on TikTok.
The nigga walked away with your bitch. Yo, people need to learn to separate reality from internet.
And that, if we were trying to like minimize the amount of people who were suggesting that you do a scene with another guy, that was probably not the best idea because that made everybody want to talk about it, right?
Yeah. He was like the obvious choice. I was like, oh, I have to go with him. This is what the audience wants. There's 9 million views on this video.
Definitely. So, okay, going into it, how did you feel?
Okay. So I didn't really know the shoot was going to happen until the day before the shoot.
That is a good
It all
point.
happened so fast because in my head, I was like, oh, this is going to be my debut scene. I'm going to need like 2 months out. I'm going to go hard in the gym.
I don't know about debut scene. I mean, I am a human being, right?
No, but like...
Nigga, she trying to say yo digging shit.
Sorry. But like everyone's talking about it like it's my first scene. And obviously it's not my first scene. I've been doing this for 7 years with you.
Right.
But like my debut scene with another man.
Another man.
Okay.
There we go. A different man.
A different man.
A different but equal
Yes.
man, right? Everybody in the room is laughing just in case anybody wants to know
Like I'm
where
fully
the
red in the face
snickering
right
is
now.
coming from.
I like
But
this.
anyways, in my head.
Just no homo. Just out of professional curiosity. You feel me? Hold on. The nigga. The nigga big, bro.
Every girl does this, right? You have a photo.
And it's if you could look this nigga up online and type Jason Love and see this nigga. If I see that nigga, I'm not letting my bitch know it.
Photo shoot, you're like, I'm preparing for my photo shoot. I'm gonna look good. This, that. I had all this shit in my head of like what I was gonna do to prepare.
But for me, I'm getting excited. It's Saturday, and I'm about to play poker tournaments on Sunday, so I'm excited for that. And then Saturday morning, we're going to get breakfast, and you're like, "Hey, Jason is in town. I might shoot that scene tomorrow." And I'm like, "Huh? Okay."
Yeah,
Like,
it was awkward. My sister was there. She's like, I don't want to be here for this conversation.
okay. And so, yeah, I don't know. You continue.
I mean, and then I just walked away.
Well, what the fuck was the point of you stopping her for that then, bro? Like, nigga, you trying to make yourself look good. You know you took an L, bro. You took an L.
I was like, I think I'm gonna shoot with Jason tomorrow, and you were like, okay. And I walked away. I went to wash the dishes or something, and then I come back, and you're just like, no facial, no kissing. And I was like, okay, that was like the extent of the conversation.
Right.
And then I left the next day to do it.
That was it? So he can't kiss your bitch, but he can fuck your bitch. Huh? Nigga, I don't understand that shit, bro. I'd rather you kiss my bitch than fuck my. What I seen, bro? Yo, you look.
And you barely said bye to me because you were playing poker.
I said bye. I mean, I'm playing 8 tables at the same
Yeah.
time. I mean, it's kind of hard, but
And then
I'm so glad that I was doing something that is like
yeah.
requiring of the most.
Yeah, bro, you didn't want to think about that. You didn't want to think about this girl getting piped out by Jason Love. Like, I don't blame you. I'll be playing 8 fucking tables of poker too. Nah, but my bitch wouldn't be in that situation. You
Cognitive
fucking-
load possible, so it made it kind of hard to think about it while it was happening, and then by the time you got back home, I'm like basically like finishing up poker then, so I didn't really have.
This nigga know he lying. You know he checking his phone as soon as she stepped out that door. Yo, Adam, hold on. Yo, Adam, yeah, hold. It's not posted yet, bro. She didn't even get there. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. This nigga was sweating dick thinking about that shit. His mind was occupied with Jason's love. You
have a ton of room to think about it while it was occurring, which was nice.
It was the best place for you to be, for sure.
Because that is kind of my happy place that I don't get to do very often. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
I was so nervous, like beyond nervous. And I'm even nervous that it's going to come out because I'm like, I wonder if it showed in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But
she kissed him. He busted in her face.
I was there for a couple hours getting hair and makeup or whatever, and then I had to go and get Jason and bring him in, and we had to take photos. And we just started taking pictures, and I was like, stop, like leave. I have to take pictures of myself. I cannot take pictures with you right now. There was like so much guilt, even though I knew.
Then why do it though? If you feel that bad about something, why do that shit? If you feel that guilty that you can't even be in the picture, son, but then you end up fucking the nigga, bro. You end up fucking the nigga, so how is it a lot of guilt? But hey, that is...
That you had said yes, you'd given me your blessing, the camera...
That don't mean... Yo, I hate when bitches say this shit because it happens to me It happened to me, gang. Me and my shorty, well, my ex, right, was going through some shit. She wanted to go somewhere, I didn't want her to go. But I'm not going to control you. I'm not no controlling ass nigga. I'm not going to tell you no and that's final type shit unless it's some serious shit, you feel me? So, and it was the relationship with you. So I'm like, listen, I don't want you to go. But if you want to go ahead. Do what you got to do. I'm going to let you do what the fuck you going to do. And you're going to suffer the consequences of your fucking actions. You're not going to come home to me after I'm telling you, you know I don't want you to do this shit. And then they're going to be like, but you told me to do it. But you know I don't fucking want you to do this shit, gang. What you doing? And you go do that shit and you come back to me like, hey, babe. Oh, I just fucked Jason. Oh, I can't. Oh my... Is you stupid? Dumb? What? The fuck out of here. I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do, but you ain't gonna fuck with me. You ain't gonna be my bitch no more. You for the streets.
Man's like, it's not cheating. He's just like trying to remind me. He's like being my like, you know.
If you have to say something is not cheating, it's typically cheating. Nobody wakes up in the morning, drinks like... It's not cheating, bro. Remember, it's not cheating. Drink water. It's not. Nobody does that shit. Nobody does. It's not cheating. Nobody thinks about. Nobody says it's not cheating. The shit that's not cheating shit, bro. Like, you know it's not cheating. Like, if you feel like if you talking to some like you talking to a girl, like you got a girl, you talking to your girl, you telling her that, oh yeah, I talked to her, I flirted with you, but I didn't cheat, nigga. That's, you know you're cheating. You're trying to convince someone that you didn't cheat when you know it's cheating. Like, yo, let's not.
I had no girls with me to like just cheer me on or anything. He was being my little.
But you said something about how your makeup artist or your hair person was like your therapist.
Oh yeah, they were being my therapist.
So you're like talking it through it with them, like, oh, I feel terrible. I'm about to fucking cheat on Adam.
Yeah, I was super nervous. Right. I don't know. I just felt really uncomfortable.
Then don't do it.
I mean, I told you that, like, when we were in France last month, we went to the club and these guys were trying to dance with me, and I literally left the dance floor and I sat on the couch by myself because I felt so uncomfortable. Right. I didn't know what to do, and it felt like it was cheating. Like, even if I just bumped into a guy dancing, and here I am, I have to have sex with somebody, and it's gonna be filmed and put online.
Right.
So
you don't have to. You're choosing to. Nobody put a gun. Hey yo. Shut the fucking skirt. Yeah, take all that shit off. You're not get on your knees, girl. Now suck my dick, nigga. Suck that shit. You better spit. What? Look up at me. Nobody did that shit to you, bitch. You went, you got hair and makeup because you was about to get your makeup removed. Niggas, yo, I'm gonna watch the scene, bro. I gotta know if he busted in her face. I gotta know if they kissed. I gotta know.
Oh. Yeah, it was a lot. It was really hard.
Hard.
Yeah.
What was hard?
The nerves. I don't know.
Oh, she's not in on the joke. It's like a penis pun. But okay, so you shoot the scene, and like, did you feel like you got out of the nervousness at a certain point, or like how did that transpire? I
don't know. I'm trying to think if I did get out of the nervousness at all. I kept like putting the scene off. I remember we were filming like intro teaser stuff, fully clothed, whatever, and then I just kept like, oh, I have to go do this. I'll be right back. Like I just kept putting it off.
Yeah.
And then I went in the moment when I had to finally do it. I don't know. I just hope it looks good. I feel like I blacked out at some point.
Ironically, you blacked out.
Shut the fuck up.
Black.com. But it's not on there. A lot of people seem to think that it's on black.com. Yeah.
Jason is Blacked's like star, so that's why he's like synonymous with Blacked, but no, it's on our OnlyFans.
A lot of people seem to think that that you doing this was part of, well, they think that you've cheated on me a lot over the years, probably, and that this was just kind of like more of that.
Cheated on me, you guys.
Okay, very early on. It's been a long time.
Okay, if I told you it was really early in the relationship, but yeah, I cheated on you a lot, you'd still be fucking pissed.
If you cheated on me in the first year of the relationship, I wouldn't.
Nigga, nah, you will be tight. Get the fuck out of here. You tight about she fucked the nigga with your consent and you still in your feelings, but don't make it seem like if you cheated on me the first year of the relationship, yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck. No, nigga, you would have give a fuck.
Be that mad because but I would still. I would be mad because you put yourself out there as like a non-cheater so much, where I was like, yeah, I cheated in 2017 or whatever, but. You know, I felt like I wasn't really doing a whole lot to like hide it.
Nigga, what? Alright.
Listen, we're not going to talk about the past. I'm going to get mad all over again.
And I feel bad. It was wrong.
You guys don't understand. I went to shoot this scene.
It was wrong, man.
And Adam has been low-key calling me a cheater as a joke. Or like the other day I was like, can you help me with the laundry? And he was like, I'm having a really hard time. How dare you? And I'm just like, you're throwing this shit in my face, even though you're a part of it. I low-key feel like you're less mad because it's viral. And you're like into being viral.
I will say that having seen.
Yes, Adam will sell us his fucking dick for $5 billion. Yes, that niggas will sell us all for viral shit. Look what the fuck you doing. You got your bitch out here fucking another nigga for viral.
How viral it went, it now seems kind of insane that I ever would have like potentially stood in the way of you doing this, just because this is obviously such an amazing thing for your career as well as mine. Like, we're not going to state dollar amounts, but even just like the money that I've made off of talking about this on YouTube and Snapchat has been kind of ridiculous. And then like
you're welcome.
Plug Talk has been, that's a very weird framing, but the amount of additional signups that we've gotten on onlyplugtalk.com has been kind of insane.
Yeah.
Just seeing like how crazy this has been. And also like, it's a weird thing where like at a certain point in my life, you're scared of like people shitting on you, or you want to avoid people shitting on you. And then at a point like right now, it's like, oh, I'm just getting so destroyed by people making fun of me that it's like, you just got to roll with it.
No. As a man, real talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's
bitch. Real talk. As a man, our image, our character, how people perceive us means the fucking world. It means everything. It has power. Like if I was to say, yo, you got an interview, like if I'm a new rapper and somebody can say, yo, you got an interview with fucking Bob Jill, you'd be like, huh? Alright, cool, let's do it, whatever. Versus, yo, you got an interview with Funk Flex. Nigga, Funk, our reputation precedes us, bro. That shit means the fucking world. Like if somebody say, yo, you got a job interview with fucking Steve Jobs, bro. You got a job interview with Mark Zuckerberg. You know them niggas because they're reputable people. If somebody tell me, yo, Adam 22 from No Jumper want to interview you, the nigga that got his bitch fucked, you know what this shit, you know what this is giving? Drake, the nigga that lost his bitch to Tiger, Drake. That's what this shit is giving off. You feel me? As a man, there's just certain shit you're supposed to hold down, bro. If niggas is talking about you, defend yourself, nigga. It's like if you in a box and niggas is fucking you talking about, oh, just roll up with the punches. Oh, I'm gonna turn the other cheek. No, nigga, as a man, you stand up upon your shit. You talk your shit, nigga. You defend yourself.
You don't. Your bitch is a representation of you just as much as you're a representation of her. Your bitch is making you look goofy and you making your bitch look goofy. Both of y'all some fucking clown balls. This is the females. Please don't let this bitch be our role model. Please don't let this bitch be our role model. Like, yo, I'm gonna go on a little right. I don't give a fuck if you do OnlyFans, if you do porn, if you do whatever. When I was growing up, when I was raised, that there was more than shit. Bitches hated to be known as the staircase Becky. Bitches hated to be known that you give head whoop de whoop. They hated to be known that shit. It was a sin. Well, not even even a sin, but I'm not even gonna say it was a sin. It was morally, and you look bad upon sluts. You look bad upon whores. You look bad upon bad shit, because it's a female is selling her body for money. The body's supposed to be sacred. You have a baby in your fucking stomach as a female. Your body creates life. That shit's supposed to be the most sacred thing ever. But if you giving it out for money, nigga, you a hoe, pure and fucking simple in my book. But I don't care. Bitches that are put in situations where they have to move, whoop-de whoop-de whoop. They gotta do blase blase blah for some money. They gotta do that shit. They gotta do that shit and I get it. They be put in bad situations. Shit happens. Life fucking happens. But if you are stable, you got a crib, you got a roof over your head, you got a car, you eating, bro, and you out here choosing to do OnlyFans, something in your head is fucking wilding, bro. You're bugging the fuck out. You're bugging the fuck out. You lose worth to me. You lose worth to me. Like, why do you think niggas chase bitches like bitches that lead on? If I smash a bitch on the first day, I'm done, bro. Like, the interest in me is like, if I could fuck you on the first day, how many other niggas could fuck you on the first day type shit, right? My ex was a bitch like that. You feel me? So she ended up cheating on me on some shit like that, yo. But I don't blame him. I don't blame myself. Cause you gotta understand, bro. But you gotta, once you see that shit, you dip though. You don't give them no fucking chances. If a girl is already if I meet a shorty and I know she doing OnlyFans and I see what she be posting on the gram, ass pics, whatever, whoop de whoop, I'm not gonna move with you in a relationship aspect. I will move with you like as a hoe. I'm gonna look at you as a jump off, cause that's what I'm gonna see off rip. I don't know your personality, I don't know your character. I'm gonna think you was a jump off, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And when we start talking, I get to know you, whoop de whoop, and that's if you're not doing OnlyFans. The Instagram shit I can understand to an extent, bro. So I wouldn't be able to say, yo, I don't want you posting shit, because you was posting shit like that to begin with. But even in a relationship, I feel like you got, like, yeah, you can say, yo, I don't want you to post that shit, you feel me, whoop de whoop. And if they say nah, then yo, they show you their character, they show you the type of person that you are. You can't fault them for not wanting to change when you chose to get into a relationship, when you know that's how she was. So if she show you she's not gonna change, or you're not worth the nigga to change for, deuces, find another one, or just yeah, and keep that bitch as a yeah, pure and simple. And if I meet you and you doing OnlyFans, I'm just gonna fuck you. That's plain. We not cuffing. I'm gonna let you know off rip. Listen, I'm not cuffing you. I'm gonna fuck you. That's it. Pure and simple. You could be with her, you could be not. Move on. Wait. Move on. Go about business. I go about your business. I'm not fucking no bitch that's fucking like 20. I'm not cuffing no bitch that's fucking like 20 other niggas on the side. You bugging the fuck out. And another thing, right? If I meet you and you wanna do OnlyFans, we cutting that shit off. Why would you ever think that I would be okay with you want to do OnlyFans? The fact that you even want to do OnlyFans show me a lot. It means you have a monetary value. You could be bought. I'm good off that. Yo, no self-respecting women should be doing OnlyFans, porn, or none of that shit. Fuck out of here. I'ma die on that hill. Call me a simp, call me insecure, call me whatever the fuck you want, niggas. Call boundaries and fucking principle, nigga. I respect myself, so my bitch gonna respect herself. Fuck is you talking about?
I don't know. I feel like in my first or second year as an online person,
by point, like right now, it's like, oh, I'm just getting so destroyed by people making fun of me that it's like, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like in my first
she don't even agree with you, bro. Like she don't respect them. She's showing.
Or second year as an online person, shit bothered me a lot more. None of the comments about this have bothered me. People calling me a terrible person, terrible wife, whatever.
Right.
I don't take any of it, like even 1% of it seriously.
Well, there are definitely lines of things that people say that I don't like, though. When they bring your motherhood into it, that's one thing I don't like, because you are an amazing mother.
I mean, I feel like it is.
Nigga, you.
Like, I know it 100% does not affect how I am as a mother. And like, if you think that my kid is going to grow up and not judge daddy for all the things he did, but is going to judge mommy, like, I'm not going to raise that kind of.
See, look, this is the thing. Because you can do it, I can too. We're not equal, gang. We're not equal, gang. Man, female, we're not equal. I don't think nobody should cheat if they're in a relationship. A relationship is a relationship. Y'all get in it. Yeah, a relationship is commitment. Y'all get there so y'all could be exclusive to each other and committed to each other. So I feel like cheating is wrong on both sides. Granted, people just cause you give. This goes for niggas too, bro. This goes for niggas too. Just cause you an alpha male, you got billions of dollars and you got 100 kids, bro. But they all got houses, they good, they fed, they got clothes and all that shit. That does not fucking make you a good father. It makes you a good provider. Provider. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It makes you a good supporter, a good provider for your kids. It don't make you a good father though. You gotta be there to show that your daughter shit like this so she don't end up like this. Yo, you have more respect for yourself. Listen, you my girl, you my queen. Don't let no nigga fucking do whoop-de-whoop to you. Don't let no nigga have you doing whoop-de-whoop to you. And you respect yourself enough not to show your body for money, bro. You respect yourself enough to not give your shit away for free. You respect you because you a fucking queen and I'm raising you to be a fucking queen. You gotta be there to instill those types of lessons, and that's to your son. Listen, you don't let no bitch play with your heart, nigga. If you got a good girl, make sure you take care of her. Make sure she good. Tell her you love her. Appreciate her for the shit that she do, and apologize for when you know deep down your heart. Own your shit and be a man. If you got one girl that you truly love, ain't nothing wrong with simping for her, cause that's your one true queen. That's your wife. You supposed to make that bitch feel special. You feel me? But if you got 10 bitches and you just fucking them and you simping for all of them, you gotta cut that shit out. You gotta know who deserves who, and you gotta know, don't settle for shit, bro. Don't settle for none of your worth. If you fall in love, if a girl disrespects you, cheats on you, breaks one of your boundaries that you don't want to do, that you don't approve of, leave. Have self-respect for yourself, because I promise you that will make you 20 times more desirable than staying with her. If it's one small thing that you can overlook, but if it's a constant behavior, leave. If she show you she don't respect you more than once, leave a bitch. Period. You know you deserve better, bro. Stand on your shit. But if you find that girl that you love, die for her. I believe that a man should protect his household and protect his wife and protect his people. If somebody comes in a crib with a gun right now, I'm the first. Yeah, nigga, what's up? Oh, you want this? I bet. Bring that shit closer. Bah! I'm the first nigga out here. You feel me? I gotta protect what's mine. I gotta protect my family because I'm born. I'm a protector. As a man, we're supposed to be protectors. Die for your queen. Don't die for no thought though. You feel me? Nah. Fuck all that. Be smart, my niggas. And female. Oh, so what she's saying, bro? It affects your daughter because your daughter is seeing that you selling your body. Your daughter is gonna know my mom. Her daughter can look up Lena the Plug and see her mom getting fucked by niggas that aren't daddy. And she could do the same with daddy. She gonna be exposed to sex so... Yo, her understanding of sex is gonna be so much more open and so much more fucking wilder than any average girl should be. That any normal girl should be. And that's the issue why you're not a good mother. You could be a great provider. You keep the house clean. You could cook for her. You could feed for her. You good. I give you your flowers for that. But morality-wise and character-wise that you installing in your little princess, you're not a good mother for that. For the example that you setting, you gotta lead by example. Why was she listening to you? Yo, don't cheat, bitch. You cheated. What you talking about? You been cheating right now. Well, I gotta lead by example. Like, come on.
And a kid who's gonna believe in that double standard.
I notice like every conversation.
Double standards exist. Society was built on fucking double standards. So I don't know what you're talking about. Let's counter that double standard shit. Double standard exists. The same way girls get into clubs for free, cute ass bitches get in clubs for free when niggas gotta pay. Double standard exists. The same way a fat bitch is now praised for being fat. Like we're praising morbid obesity. But a fat nigga is like, nigga, you fat, go to the gym, go work out. Like, fuck out of here, double standard.
You are an amazing mother.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't bother me at all because I just like, I know it 100% does not affect how I am as a mother. And like, if you think that my kid is going to grow up and not judge daddy for all the things he did, but is going to judge mommy, like, I'm not going to raise that kind of kid who's going to believe in that double standard.
I notice like every conversation I have about it with people is like, they lay it out. They say, are you jealous? Are you mad? Whatever. We have that conversation. And then they basically like kind of hit a wall because it's like, oh, you're two consenting adults and you decided to do something kind of freaky. And in our case, on camera. So then they start doing the kid thing because there's like nowhere else to go with it because you can't.
There's a lot of places to go with it.
Blame me or you for doing something that we want to do or you doing whatever you want to do on.
No, you can't. You can't blame you. Y'all right. Y'all really are two grown consenting adults. We can't blame y'all for y'all actions, but we could judge y'all niggas for y'all actions. And you gotta take that judgment. You gotta take that judgment. Unless you can prove that shit wrong, but your actions haven't proved that. Your action proves some shit of some fuck nigga shit, bro. What real nigga will let another nigga fuck his bitch in? It's like the whole Will Smith interview, bro. Yo, I'm getting off topic.
On camera. It's
we
like,
were
how can
already
you be
doing
mad?
it, so it's like we're supposed to stop now.
Right.
I mean, we already did it. It's already out there.
Yeah, stop. Just because something is already. If I'm a murderer, that doesn't mean I want to continue that. That doesn't mean I should continue being a murderer. Oh, I already killed one person. Fuck it, let me kill a million more, bitch. What?
Yeah, exactly. Because, and that's another thing is I notice a ton of dudes speak about it and talk about it as if this was happening to them, but their wives or girlfriends are not porn stars. And they're not like, you know, if my girl had never been naked online, if we had never shared all these other girls or whatever, then would I find it like so shocking that I wouldn't even be able to imagine it? Yeah, probably. But like the same way that you've gotten kind of like numb to seeing me fuck other girls, at a certain point, it just started to feel like it wasn't that big a deal. Now, obviously, it was a deal. It was definitely something because, like, especially...
It was a deal. It was definitely something. You know he heard about this shit. He trying to act like he not, bro. You fake hurt, bro.
Like, maybe like the day after, I had a little bit of buyer's remorse where I was just like a little bit like sick to my stomach of
It was
just
a
like
lot of this. I didn't know what mood I was going to get you in for a few days there.
Yeah. And I mean, even when I was telling Destiny and Crip Mac, which was like about the weirdest audience I could have possibly had for it, when I told you I was going to talk about it with them, you're just like, are you serious? Like,
I was like, why are you going to, I had not planned on like talking about the scene until closer to the time it was going to come out. And then you were like, it was like, you needed therapy. You're like, I'm going to go into the office and I'm going to talk to Crip Mac and Destiny about it.
No, yeah. At a certain point, I was just like, listen, if I have to talk about it, I'm just going to talk about it on the podcast. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm going to make money off it. we got you, Adam. We see you, my boy. What about that, bro? There ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't get mad for niggas for judging you or calling you out shit.
Act like it's not happening. I'm just going to talk about it. And Destiny is probably like one of the best people I could have the conversation with. Crip Mac, maybe not so much. Like his first thing he said was, "Oh, I know you was mad, huh?" So it's like immediately he's kind of like writing the narrative for me.
I mean, I feel like there was times where you got mad at me, but I feel like it's part of it is like we were learning each other's boundaries.
Yeah.
I came home and maybe was a little too honest with you, but you were like asking me a lot of questions,
right.
And I didn't know how to not answer your question.
Damn, bro. So when we know you're not okay with it, she comes home. The first question was, that nigga bigger than me? The second question, did you enjoy it more? Third question, did you suck his dick? Seventh question, did he put it in your ass? Fucking eighth question. How does it hurt when you sit down? Is it true once you go black you can never go back? Yo, come on, let's fuck right now. And she like, she don't respect this nigga so much. Yeah, that nigga shit was huge. That shit hurt. As it was bigger than yours. Nigga made me come about 50,000 times. And nigga, I ain't fucking you no more. Your shit don't even fit. My pussy's still open. Like, damn, bro.
Right.
So yeah.
And now that I've seen bits and pieces of the video as well, that's what's kind of
He watched the video too, bro.
weird too, is realizing like the whole world seems to have decided that being a cuck is a bad thing, or like that your girl getting fucked by someone else is a bad thing.
How is it not?
I don't know. I'm not like, I was not horrified by it. I'm not like upset by it. I'm not going to say that this is going to.
You asked her mad questions, bro. You were obviously upset. Like you don't give a fuck. You don't ask, bro. No curiosity, none of that shit. You don't want to know detail. That shit keep, bro. When you close your eyes, I bet you see Jason's love, bro. Just, oh my god, I seen it.
Going to be something that I'm going to be fucking pounding my dick to, but
I hope you watch the scene and I hope you jerk
yeah.
off.
See, you said that last night. Is that you are really turned on by the idea of me seeing it and enjoying it?
Yeah.
He don't respect you, my nigga.
Where does that come from? I didn't know that was going to be one of the effects of this.
I don't know, because I know that you think it's hot. We've had more sex since I fucked Jason than we usually have in like a month.
Cause he's trying to prove himself. Nigga trying to prove himself that he better.
I got an abrasion on my dick from fucking you too much.
Every time we talk about it, you get a boner and then we have sex.
I know. And
I feel like you're trying to assert your dominance over the fact that I had sex with somebody else.
That's exactly what this nigga trying to do. He trying to make you remember his dick there, but it can't happen. You know that nigga dick in your head.
But it's still like part of it turns you on. Like, oh, she fucked someone else. This is hot.
I don't get turned on by my bitch fucking somebody else. I'm sorry.
There's something about it where when you know your girl's not fucking anybody else, which at this point, and after 7 years, I feel quite confident that you're not going to run off and cheat on me. It creates like a little bit of competition in your mind, even not knowing necessarily like how much you enjoyed it or how great it was or whatever.
What did the same questions I fucking asked, the same hypothetical he thought about? He asked those questions, bro. He asked those.
It's still kind of like, oh, like that competition thing. That's like a real biological thing. Like,
See what I mean? He hurt. He know he losing. He know he losing. She fucked him one time and she will never forget this nigga. She fucked her multiple times to the point of bruising his dick, and she's still thinking about this nigga. Damn, Adam. Damn, bro.
I want to beat it up.
I told Adam that he can have anal the day the scene comes out.
Yeah, well, we were already talking about scheduling the anal, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's not like purely for
you
that,
get it
right?
on this day specifically.
Well, I think that is good because
A good consolation prize.
Because I mean, even
for all the memes everyone's gonna make about
even
it.
before you did it, though,
Constellation prize. You can have my ass because my pussy destroyed you. She did it.
I told you I'm.
You get it on this day specifically.
Well, I think that is good because
A good consolation prize.
Because I mean, even
for all the memes everyone's gonna make about
even
it.
before you did it, though, I told you, I'm like, listen. Right after you do this, around that time period, I'm like, I need you to be very loving with me. We need to be having sex. Like, we can't, like this just can't be like a time period where you're like, no, I'm not really in the mood.
Oh yeah, you told me I could never come home from fucking someone else, no matter how broken or destroyed I might be. I have to fuck you too. And
I like you're making it sound kind of like weird there, but
no, but like,
Nigga, that's what you said. It sounds weird listening to it, bro. Like, what do you mean? You know it sounds weird because it's weird, bro. You weirdo.
I mean, I get it. It's why deny you for someone else?
I need to have my ego satiated in that moment, especially given that like I just didn't know how I was going to feel about it, and as you saw, it took me a couple of days to like wrap my head around it.
Yeah. Do you feel like every day it's less of a big deal to you?
Yeah, at this point, I really don't care at all.
Let's cap. Stop the fucking cap, Adam.
Although everybody reacting to the tape, that may be.
Oh, I'm nervous.
That may be like a test of my mental resolve, but also like I'm at the point now where I haven't even been looking at my Twitter mentions because it's just so much that I just like
You're
I
having a lot of
can't.
fun on
Like
there.
yesterday, I posted a picture of Bradley Martin holding you and me going like that. It was like a joke thing from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
and that got 30,000 likes and like 8 million views on the tweet or
People
whatever.
like you as a fake cuck.
Well, I don't know if they like it so much as they're like observing it and they're kind of fascinated by
I
it.
was looking embarrassed when you posted that picture. I was like, don't bring poor Bradley into this.
But you can really see it in your face that you're like, like you were so uncomfortable with even like being in his arms in that photo,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, like,
He did that because his ego bruised. He's like, yo, my bitch don't want to do this. I made her do it, nigga. Yeah. No. It's like me saying I don't got a big forehead. No. Like, come on, bro. Like, You gotta be honest with yourself, my nigga.
At this point, I feel like I just kind of have to own it. Like, yeah, I was into seeing it.
He's a cock.
When I see the full thing, or like, you know, however much of it I end up seeing, I'm probably going to enjoy seeing it. And it makes me think about like my best frame of reference, because I have not spent almost any time in my life learning about like how polyamorous people work or anything like that. But when I was at the AVN Awards back in January, there was a couple of different dudes who came up to me with their wives or girlfriends and said, hey, if you ever have time or you're ever down, I would love for you to fuck my wife. And I'm just kind of like, okay, like that's wild. Like, I didn't even take it serious or anything like that. But I understand.
He's trying to big himself up, bro. I'm telling you, I gotta know if they're gonna talk about like the sexual act itself.
Understand what those guys are thinking. They have watched me in porn or whatever. They've watched you in porn, and they would love to like just see their girl inserted into that environment. And you know, just seeing you like looking like a glamorous porn star on camera with a very well-known professional, it's not the worst thing in the world to me. I'm not super mad about it. And then I feel like it's kind of allowed me to even just embrace the fact that like, yeah, in prior situations, even with you, I've fucked girls with one of my friends, and that was okay. But because it's a girl who I don't have a real relationship with, but now I'm kind of like, well, why the fuck do I care? Especially as a porn person, you know, it's like, why would it be such a big deal? If I enjoy it with a girl that I don't give a fuck about, what is the point of me not doing that with the girl that I'm married to? It's not.
Because the girl you don't give a fuck about means the girl you don't give a fuck about. It's fine to do it with her because you don't give a fuck about her. It's not okay to do to me. To me, okay, unpopular opinion, I don't think you give a fuck about your wife if you letting other niggas fuck her. Niggas are possessive. Like he said, he's egotistical. We like having things that nobody else can have. That's a flex. And I'd rather have my bitch be like, yo, I would. It's the biggest flex when no other nigga could come to me and say, yo, I fucked your bitch. Yo, I know what your bitch pussy look like. Yo, I know your bitch got this scar right here and there. I don't want to know that. Now imagine billions of people knowing the crevices of your. Come on, bro. It's an L. It's an L. Just take the L, bro. I'll respect you more for that shit, bro. Just be like, yo, it was a bad call. It was an L. I'm a cock. I respect you way more for that, gangster.
Not like an inherently degrading or disrespectful thing, right?
I mean, as long as you're consenting, I mean, and you're turned on by it, and the girl's turned on by it clearly, so it's like.
Well, clearly you're turned on.
Yeah, I'm talking about myself as
you're
a girl
not
in this
shying
situation.
away from this whole double team thing that I'm proposing here, are you?
No, not at all. I actually.
Cause you're not enough, bro. You're not enough no more. Once you go black, you can never go back.
Actually have some pictures of positions I'd like to try with you in my phone.
See, that's one thing that I was thinking when we started.
See, you know it's a bad sign when your girl comes from fucking another nigga and now she has some new positions. Where you learn that from, bitch? Huh? Who taught you that? Oh, you want me to fuck you in a position that this nigga had you in first and now you want to try that shit with me? Yo, she comparing y'all to and you losing, gang.
Talking about it is like, okay, if we're gonna do this double team scene, what are the positions? Because I need to make sure that this dude's dangler ain't like too close to my face or anything.
Well, I don't think we should do it.
But you have no problem with his dangler fucking the hole that your shit is in. Okay.
The first time, but I would like to be DP'd by you and someone else.
So the butt and the vagina.
Yeah.
Well, I see. Okay, right there, boom, jealousy triggered because we haven't had anal in like a year.
Okay.
And you're gonna say, oh, it's because last time we tried to do an anal scene, you came in like 4 minutes.
So okay,
you were like, well, actually, I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, you could be the guy in my butt. Would you still be jealous?
I just don't really like love the idea of my balls clapping against another dude's balls.
I think you'll get so into it you'll forget and you won't care.
You're a cock! You're a cock! Even she calling you a cock when I call you a cock.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, it's definitely like not totally off limits in my mind, but
I'm not saying it's the first thing I want to do.
Adam is the type of nigga to get pegged. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling it right now. What's the date? What is the fucking Sunday, July 9th, 12:30 fucking a.m. Adam is the nigga to get pegged. We're gonna see a fucking something somewhere talking about I've got pegged for the first time and it felt good. Calling it now.
Dude, but like we've had so many girls on Plug Talk where you're like, what's your favorite thing? And they're like, DP. You think anal feels good? You think vaginal feels good? Wait till you try them together.
But you have a sensitive butthole. That's why we haven't been engaging with it so much, right? Like, I don't know.
I just hate prep for anal. That's literally all it is. I like anal. I hate preparing for anal.
Because you have to eat gummy bears for a whole day beforehand.
You have to starve yourself. You have to clean out your butthole.
Right.
You know, it's a whole thing. And then every time for some reason I get a cut or I bleed no matter what. And then I have a problem for a week after. But it's just part of doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly horrified by the idea, but that's also one.
Wait, you gotta prep for anal? Why can't you just put it in? Oh yeah, take a shower, douche, and whatnot. But what, you gotta starve yourself type shit?
Thing that I've realized is that even if I really didn't like the idea of you fucking another dude on camera, I mean, being in the porn business, it would just be insane for me to say no to it.
No, it wouldn't. It would be. See, he's saying he didn't want her to do it. That's what he's saying, but he was just like, I was too scared to say no because dude. Why would it be no? Why? If you didn't want her to do it, just say no, my nigga. You the man in the relationship, right? If she respects you, she gonna respect your decision. If she don't respect you, she gonna do it regardless, and then you see the type of bitch you're moving for. I feel like he said yes because he felt like if he said no, she was still gonna do that shit.
This point, or at least this one scene, like doing more is kind of its own separate conversation. But
why? Why can she do one but she can't do another one? What's the difference now? If you was really open to it before, why do you give a fuck? Why does it matter how many she does? One is too much. One is already out there. What's it matter if there's 5,000 more? According to you and her.
But the financial rewards have been so absurd that it's kind of like, well, we're in business together. Like you gotta.
Yeah, and I mean, at some point, it's like my fans were just kind of like your content's getting dry at this point. Like you haven't done anything new, and so for me. Yes, it was exciting financially and it was exciting to have a new sexual experience, but it's also like I'm kind of excited for work just because there's like new things I could do for my fans to keep them interested.
People, this woman is obsessed with her OnlyFans analytics. No. So she is more turned on by seeing the numbers go up than anything else, probably.
I am turned on that there is like many, many, many thousands of people out there who are waiting for July 13th to sit down and download or watch this video or whatever and jerk off to it. That is hot to me.
Just thinking about the legion.
The simps. The niggas that get no pussy. The niggas that think bitches like this is... Why would you... I would never get OnlyFans. There's porn for free, bro. Y'all get that? There's porn for free.
Of gooners who are just posted up waiting for it.
They can jerk off to anyone. They could find a Lena the Plug lookalike and jerk off to her. No, they want to jerk off to me and my weird vagina.
That doesn't make you special though. Like you're proud of that though. Like I said, she would just be a girl I fucked.
Weird.
I don't know.
But nah, I wouldn't want to fuck a girl with that type of body count, bro. It was just, that's just me. How
dare you?
Your fans love to say it's weird.
I think it's nice.
I mean, you better think it's nice. It's yours. It's yours.
Of course, you're a simp. You ain't gonna say nothing like, no, you're a simp. Or really be like, yeah, that shit do look weird, man. Like, make a joke out of it. But no, you're a simp. Yeah, it look nice. Yeah, of course, stop it. Ooh, you think you fat, girl? You not fat. What? The clothes just got tired. You wanted them to
You bought it.
It's a good looking vagina. I didn't buy it. It came that way. Okay. So what else do they want to know?
Hold on, what?
Weird.
I don't know.
How dare you?
Your fans love to say it's weird.
I think it's nice.
I mean, you better think it's nice. It's yours. It's yours. You bought it.
It's a good looking vagina.
So she's with him for the money. She just said it. She with this nigga for the bread 'cause she bought her. Fellas, he a cock. He a simp, bro. He bought her. He paying her. Parents, I tell you, people can be, if you can be bought, you're not special. Fuck out of here.
I didn't buy it. It came that way. Okay. So what else do they want to know?
Or maybe she's talking about he paid for her to get her vagina be done, and he's like, what? Don't tell him that. Don't tell him I did that. Look at the depths there. Look at the bitch. It came that way. She's like,
Okay. So what else do they want to know? People probably want to know, what is it hard to go back to a, reasonably sized white penis after dealing with a baby arm? Is it upsetting?
No.
Is it hard to go back to regular life?
So first of all, I wouldn't say that yours is regular. I would say yours is definitely like above average. So let's give you that.
she didn't even say big. She said above average. If that was your woman, she give a fuck about you. You'll be like, yo, stop it. Your shit big. Babe, come on. Your shit, come on. But she said above average, bro. Above average. And you going, yes.
Every time we take your pants off on Plug Talk, the girl's like, oh, I'm surprised. You
But
know?
for a white guy. They don't say that.
Podcaster.
They don't say that, but they're...
For a podcaster. So how many podcasters have you fucked, Lena the Plug? Which podcasters have you fucked? Fuck DJ Academics? Fresh and Fit? Abon Preach? How many podcasters have you fucked? Jake Paul. You definitely look like you fucked Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Yeah, you definitely look like you would fuck them. I bet you y'all fucked. Yo, Jake, Lena, y'all fucked? Y'all fucked, ain't y'all? I know y'all fucked. For a podcaster, that's crazy.
They're thinking that.
Not even for white boys, but for a podcaster. So that means that a regular, schmeckler white boy that's not a podcaster is bigger than you.
Maybe. I don't know. Someone called you good boyfriend dick once. And I feel like that was a good compliment. Because nobody wants like an outrageously large penis all the time.
Right.
It wasn't hard to come back to your dick. I was in a lot of pain for a few days. Mm-hmm. So having sex was, It
was reupholstered.
He stretched her out to the point where she was feeling pain when this nigga...
You were a little traumatized by me being like, ouch, hold on.
Cause you never said ouch from him. This is an L, Adam. This is an L, my boy.
At first, yeah. But that did go away pretty quickly.
It took like 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that nigga that big? Hold on. I'm not looking at his dick no more. I promise. I'm not looking at his dick. I'm bringing up the calculator, y'all. I'm bringing up the calculator. There's 24 hours in the day. Let's go forward. It took 96 hours for your pussy to realize we not getting that feeling no more. So let's go back to regular. This nigga stretched you out that badly that you in that much pain for 3 to 4 days, bro. I bet you Adam never did some shit like that. Adam. Why, bro? Why?
You feel like it snapped back? Well, you never had the natural birth that you were planning on.
I don't believe that a vagina stretches from having sex once for 40 minutes with a bigger dick.
Huh? Then you don't understand your biology. Like, when you finger a bitch's vagina, like, it's tight, right? It's tight to begin with. Like, it's tight. And then the more, it's harder to put 2 fingers in there shit. Then when you put 2 fingers in, you can suddenly put 3. Then when you put 3, you can suddenly put 4. Then you can put 4, you can suddenly put back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets wider as it goes in. So a vagina it has a limit. So if a dick is too big for it, bro, you feel me? And then when it comes out, that shit is gonna try to close back up, and then you can just slide 5 fingers in that shit like this. She got stretched.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at the buttholes of the girls that we work with that I know have had like Dread or whoever in their asshole, and I'm like, those dicks are doing damage.
Yeah, you could tell. I ain't gonna front. You could tell. Like, any nigga that watches porn, you could tell when a porn star does, a female porn star does anal or don't do anal, because you could tell. You could fucking tell. This shit don't look right. It don't look like it's supposed to. It's a little bit wider.
Okay, but the asshole's not meant to stretch like this big. The vagina is meant to stretch and go back.
You should see some of the shits I've taken over the years.
So his dick is this big? Damn. So the photos I see ain't do this nigga justice. I'm
No,
guessing.
I don't want to.
Like a straight jack-o'-lantern hitting the toilet water. Yeah, I don't know. So,
It's the most awkward conversation for both of them.
It's not meant to stretch like this big. The vagina is meant to stretch and
we
go
should
back.
see some of this.
She's saying that because of childbirth, but you know what they gotta do to make your vagina do that? You gotta ovulate, you gotta do all that other shit that like they gotta really open your vagina up to see how you're dialecting. It takes 9 months for a baby to born, and then when that comes out, it takes a while, and it's a slow process pushing that shit out. A vagina ain't meant, but hey, I'm a nigga. What do I know?
Shits I've taken over the years.
No, I don't want to.
Like a straight jack-o'-lantern hitting the toilet water. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay. So the idea of you working with other men, this is something that we haven't really like wrapped our heads around. For me, it's kind of like, well, if you did it once, it's not that big a deal to do it with a bunch of other guys, but also it's kind of like, why? Like at a certain point, like what kind of other stuff would you be doing with other guys if you were to do more scenes? Is it kind of like, I don't know.
Well, okay, so like when I
He doesn't want her to do it, but he just doesn't want to say it, bro. He wants to know. He's trying to find something where like, oh nah, that's crossing my boundary, so no, I don't want you to do it. He's trying to find a reason like that and just being like honest with himself. I don't want you to do it because I don't want you to do it. But hey,
first shot with you in the beginning, it's like it's always new. It's the first time with this person, and then it's like you do boy, girl, or whatever. There's like a lot of little things that you can do to make it different, and that's kind of like where I feel like I'm at now. Because every new person I shoot with, it doesn't matter if I do any weird acrobatic tricks. It's just the fact that it's like a new other person.
Right.
So.
Which is kind of weird for the fans, like that they care about it just being a different person. Like it's
Yeah, of course they
like
care.
you're getting sluttier. Like, oh, you slept with 3 guys instead of 2.
Well,
That's weird.
Every person has like, I don't know. Remember when Phoenix Marie came on the pod? She was like,
he's calling her a slut now. Like he called her a pseudo slut because apparently she didn't do it more, but if she did it again, she would be a slut.
do you want me to flip you? I can flip you upside down. Like everyone has like their thing in porn, right? Like their own little trick. So every time you work with someone, you get their little trick.
Right.
The position that she wants to try, she got it from Mr. Jason Love.
The trick.
I don't know.
That sounds
Everyone's
nice.
trying to like
That's a nice way of putting it.
brand themselves in the industry,
Right. But that is one conversation that we had, is that you would want to limit yourself to working with like real deal, like trained professionals.
I would only want to work for people who have worked for the studios, because I feel like the studios is almost like what's the word I'm looking for?
Clout chaser? Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with clout chasing.
Reference, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a qualifier.
To an extent.
Yeah, qualifier. Because now, all the girls do it. There's like every random girl from Texas makes an OnlyFans. Now she's an OnlyFans girl. And I feel
Alexis Texas. That's my bitch. I fuck with Alexis Texas, but now she got chubbier, bro. I like older Alexis Texas. We ain't talking about
that's
that.
okay with a random guy from Texas just making OnlyFans being like, shoot with me. It's like I want some sort of frame of reference for like why I should feel safe or comfortable or happy to shoot with you.
Oh, we need a serious frame of reference. Like we need like many, many years in the game, because I'm going to be honest with you, that would kill me inside if I knew that you went and did a shoot and that the guy did anything that you found to be like really disrespectful or whatever. Like I would have such a hard time with that. Like I'm going to go to his house and shoot him in the face. It's going to like really.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a man if he does something that you're uncomfortable with, but as long as he fucks you right, and I ain't gonna do it, but if that nigga try to put it in your ass and you say no, I'm gonna get so fucking mad. I'm gonna go to his house. I'm gonna shoot him in the fucking face. Okay. No, he does not put it in your ass. That's my job. That's my That's what it's giving, bro. Like, come forward.
Many years in the game, because I'm gonna be honest with you, that would kill me inside if I knew that you went and did a shoot and that the guy did anything that you found to be like really disrespectful or whatever. Like I would have such.
Yo, yeah. You hear the high pitch in the whatever? Listen.
inside if I knew that you went and did a shoot and that the guy did anything that you found to be like really disrespectful or whatever. Like, I would have such a hard time with that. Like, I'm going to go to his house and shoot him in the face. It's going to like really be bad if someone were to like cross lines like that. Dude, with Jason, I wasn't worried about that at all because I've been around him. I know that
Cause he will fuck you up. Jason doesn't sound like he a real nigga. He look like a real nigga. You're like, oh no, but I got no problem with him because you know that nigga big. It's even worse to me if you know the nigga. I'm not gonna let my brother fuck my wife. I'm not gonna let my best friend fuck my wife. You my best friend. You my bro. Because I know you. Out of respect for you, I would say no because I know you. Because I wouldn't want to do it. That nigga don't respect you, Adam. He fucked your bitch, and he don't fuck with you. You fuck with him, but he don't fuck with you.
he's like a very like gentle giant type guy.
Oh nah, that bitch was in pain for 4 days. Ain't nothing gentle about that gigantic love. Nothing at all, bro.
Never heard a girl say that he was an abuser or anything weird like that.
He abused the fuck out her. I promise you, he beat that shit the fuck up, my nigga. If you in pain for 92 hours after fucking somebody, that nigga abused you, shorty. You was abused. Okay.
Big reason why I wanted to like pick him. I just never heard a girl say anything weird or bad or anything about him. So it was like, which is kind of hard to find, unfortunately. But I think if I did shoot with other people, I would just take my assistant with me and be like, hey, you can't watch, but you gotta be in that room.
Oh, you think Monica's gonna beat him up for me?
I don't know. I guess
give her the gun.
I just feel safe if she was there.
Yeah.
I feel safer if Monica was there, but not you. She could say, I'd rather you be there, but damn, Adam.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little sketchy too, because you're a very polite person. Like if they cross a line or whatever, who knows? You might just end up rolling with it and then being mad about it afterwards, right?
No, I feel like I'm old enough and I'm able to stand my ground on things. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you do the yeses and the nos, you know?
We'll cross the how many more people will Lena work with in the duration of her career. We'll cross that bridge at some point.
I have to get Adam's okay, and it's probably going to be after the scene comes out and he sees how it plays out.
We're going to have to do some review. I told her early on, I'm like, I just don't want to feel like indebted to have to like be on board with this like nonstop throughout the future.
Yeah. When we came home from the honeymoon, I was like, I think I'm ready to have another baby. And Adam was like, I don't think so. And then now Adam keeps asking me when I want to have another baby.
Well,
because you can't be getting fucked when you pregnant. He trying to show you that you his, but he know that pussy ain't his, bro. He trying to conquer your womb with a baby of his seed because he know it ain't his, because he know that baby gonna look black. That baby gonna come out black in one way or another.
Because it is kind of like there's like a timer of sorts, because it's like if we want to have another kid or two.
She like, a timer, nigga, what you mean? You don't control my body? What are you talking about?
I mean, at a certain age, it's considered like a high risk elderly pregnancy or some shit if you're even like close to 40.
If you go by that number, then they already think I'm too old.
Right. Well, you need to freeze your egg so we could potentially get a surrogate in case you decide that you want to do more black scenes for the next 10 years, right?
Wow.
Well, you need to freeze your egg so we could potentially get a surrogate in case you decide that you want to do more black scenes for the next 10 years, right?
That's a very specific number. Why you say more black scenes, bro? Like, she like, you got a problem with black people, Adam? Is that what it is? You mad a black nigga fucked your bitch? I mean, according to you, let her do it. You let him do it. She like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm not getting no more babies. Yeah, no, it's okay. Because she already said they already consider me too old. So that's her saying, like, I'm already too old, so ain't no point in trying. You feel me?
We'll just have to see.
Because that's what probably a lot of people like have a hard time wrapping their head around, is that was almost like the other option. It was like you were either going to like keep going with this shit and like your career and do some more spicy stuff, or you were just going to like go full mom mode. But why does that not appeal to you at this point in your life? Or does it?
I was fully ready to come home and be a stay-at-home mom. I just said that.
Right.
And then, you were not really down.
Oh, okay. I think you're kind of mischaracterizing that. I have gone through a pretty rocky year.
Yeah.
And
you said you want to feel more stable in your life.
Right.
And somehow me having a baby makes you feel less stable, even though I'm going to do like 99% of the work.
I mean, it just felt like, oh, that's going to be like a lot to take on right now, just because having one kid is just so fucking crazy. And I don't know. I'm just like a little nervous about the fact that like 2 kids is like so much more work than 1 kid. And it's not like 2 times as much work. No, it's like 3 or 4 times as much work, I feel like.
It's hard. I mean, I want to be a mom and I also want to work. And those things don't always mix well together because
you're a porn star.
I need my body for my job.
Right.
If I didn't have the intention of having more kids, I would have gone like 10 plastic surgeries already. But I'm trying to balance everything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of people seem to think that like I'm broke and that's the only possible reason that I could have been on board with this.
Okay, people need to get this straight because this has like no effect on Adam's income except for like whatever views you've been getting off the podcast. This is all my money. We split everything, and we do have a prenuptial agreement, which people keep bringing up. I hope you got a prenup. We're both very financially conscious. We're both good business people.
This is my money, so if Adam ever needed it, he can't have it. It's mine. I earn my money, so I could do it. It's my money, my body, my way. I do what I want to do.
And we're not broke. I don't know what else to say except to say that we're not broke. We don't have to work.
Lena is the kind of person who I don't want to say dog.
I don't think they're broke. At least I don't think Adam is broke. Nigga, No Jumper is very successful. There's other podcasts on TikTok, so like he's a very successful podcaster. He's Adam22, but like he's just fucking up his reputation, bro. But I don't think he broke.
Dollar amounts, but like the amount of money that you make right now is by any objective measure a lot of money. And that's just not good enough for you. You want to go for the gold. You want to shoot for the stars.
Because I don't know how long this career will last. And I'm already doing it. I've already put my name in the mud. Might as well ride it till the wheels fall off.
Because I have a price tag and I'm going to use it until I can't use it no more. She going to be a porn star until she can't be a porn star no more. Until she can't get money from her body no more. She sells her body. She's fine with that. She don't see nothing wrong with that shit. While she's raising a child. Hopefully it's not a girl, but maybe it is.
And just.
No, I agree. And especially.
And you said that to
you have to agree. You're a bitch.
me too.
I agree.
You're
Yeah.
like, if you're still doing like, if he said if you're still making 10% of what you make now at 40, wouldn't you keep doing it?
Right.
Because that would be still a really good amount of money.
It would just, yeah. Like,
It would be all about how I actually felt about it. If I was like, fuck, I hate this. I'm so over this. I look awful in all my scenes. I look dead inside. No, I definitely shouldn't be doing it anymore.
right.
Yeah, but you like getting fucked. You love getting fucked. You, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna judge you as a thought because that's what you come off as.
Right. But I mean, 10%
You go
of
to
what
streets!
you've been making for the last couple of years would still be like a shitload of money for the average person, which, you could easily live off of and stuff like that. But we also have financial goals. We've talked about buying a beach house at length. And I kind of feel like this whole Jason Love arc has been, we're getting to the beach house category.
I don't think that makes it alright. Money isn't everything, bro. When you die, you leave all that shit behind you. When you die with your soul. Your soul, you know your soul ain't right, bro. You know you ain't right on the inside for this shit. You know you fucked up. It hurts you on the inside, bro. Just admit that shit. It's a bad look. You're trying to justify it in all sorts of ways, but you know you took an L here, Adam. On God, you did. I say it's because I do respect what you do. I respect that you bring young artists out that don't know what the fuck that don't know like you give them exposure. Because you have that platform. But what the fuck you doing now is setting a bad example for those same young niggas, bro. You tripping.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you every time I leave for a scene with another man. Don't forget that beach house, babe. That house in Malibu. I'm going to buy it for us.
She's gonna buy it for us.
Let me just go get double teamed right quick. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Every time I leave for a scene with another man, don't forget that beach house, babe. That house in Malibu. I'm gonna buy it for us.
She gonna get fucked, get paid, and use that money to buy you a crib. Bro, what the fuck?
Let me just go get double team right quick. I'll be right back.
Damn, bro, not double team. Boy.
That is not a thing. Yeah, if you're getting double teamed, then at least one of them is going to be sexual vanilla over here. Okay.
Will you film for us?
No.
Damn, she don't even want you in the shit, bro. She said you film for us. She already got the people picked out. She don't respect you, gang. She don't want you in her shit because you know you making yourself a little goofy, boy. She know you're gonna be bad for the view. She said I'm gonna get too black. Once she go black, you can never go. My man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, nah, she not. Damn, you caw.
About to fucking little kelpie your ass if you keep that going. Okay. A lot of people seem to think that you doing this is like a sign of us being at a bad place in our relationship, or that things are all wrong.
But it's the opposite.
You think it's the opposite? Tell me more.
I don't think we could do this if we were in a bad place in our relationship.
Definitely.
It'd be too scary. We'd like playing with fire.
Or if I was even a little bit worried about you cheating, then we wouldn't be able to do it,
Yeah.
I think.
Same.
Yeah, see how she's playing with her ring? It's body language. She's uncomfortable with this shit. She know, like, she's worried. She doesn't want to do it, but she doesn't love this nigga enough. Like, she knows she hurted him, but she don't respect this nigga enough to put him above herself. She loves herself and money way more than she fucks with Adam. And
with you, like,
Right.
I feel like early in our relationship, when you were actually cheating, when you were actually asking for threesomes all the time,
So sorry, by the way.
fuck you.
So sorry.
why you apologizing, bro? Like, you already said it once. Why you saying it again? Let the bitch get mad over it. Let her keep bringing that shit up. Act like you don't give a fuck. Yo, it happened. It happened. Move on from it or don't. If you're choosing to move on from it, stop bringing that shit up. The fuck is you keep bringing that shit up for? Stop throwing shit in my face. We all make mistakes, right? Same thing if she cheats. Don't bring that shit up either, nigga. If you give her another chance, alright, let that shit go. Let that shit be in the past. Watch how she move forward, but be smart about that shit. Don't forget that shit, nigga. Look at the sign. Watch how she move. You feel me? If she's still doing some fuck shit, deuces. Don't throw that shit in her face. Cause what's the point of that shit? Yeah, y'all both gonna be being petty. She being petty. Ain't no point in that shit. Like.
You know, I would have felt a lot more threatened by doing a lot of those threesomes, or like saying, hey, go fuck this girl without me. We had, I couldn't do Plug Talk like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, go just fuck the girls without me. And you're like, nah, I'm good. I'll just wait till you're ready. So it's like,
That's wild. She gave you permission to do it. You said no, because she knows she got you like that. You gave her permission to do it, and the bitch said I ain't, and she said, alright, I'm out. See how you show respect for her, Adam? You didn't want to do it because you wanted to wait for her to be there because you know that's y'all thing. She ain't give no fucks about none of that.
because I have that version of you who doesn't really care that much.
I feel like we're at a great place in our relationship.
It makes me feel like we're in a great place.
And especially coming off of the honeymoon, I felt like much more relaxed and like I was in a good place with you. And a lot of this just had to do with me just kind of realizing that, you know, the internet shitting on me for stuff that I'm genuinely into is not the end of the world. You know, like that insecurity is kind of gone now, which is nice.
Genuinely into.
Well,
I'm just trying to get you to admit that you like it.
Oh, I feel like I've admitted that at this point. The tweets about me just like acknowledging like, hey, I saw it and I thought it was hot. That was like kind of hard for me to write. And I added like the exclamation points out of almost like insecurity. But it was like,
Nigga, you out of almost kinda.
like, you know what? Like, this is how I actually feel. I'm just going to tweet this.
It's nice to see you having fun on Twitter, even though sometimes I just don't want to look at it because it's so cringy.
Even she said it, gang. Even she telling you, oof, what the fuck is wrong? This is my man. I don't claim this nigga. What the fuck?
My tweets are cringy.
Some of them, yeah.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
This is worse than the Will Smith interview, bro. This is like, yo, nigga cheats on you. You cheat on her. I mean, she cheats on you with your son's. But with August Alsina, his dick down. And she said she did it because she wanted to see how much you loved her. Bitch don't respect you. Yo, Willie, yo, what the fuck is going on with the man, bro?
Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this. Oh, hello.
look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
Look at the smile on her face, bro. Look how she lit the fuck up.
Oh, I'm getting a call.
Mr. Jason Love, you
Okay.
hear the respect
I'm gonna take
in that
this.
voice?
Oh, hello.
look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
Look at the smile.
We're just doing a little podcast here and figured that we would have a little conversation with you.
Yo, y'all see how this nigga look? The jaw. This nigga's a man's man. You feel me? He got the Jew. He completely different from Adam. Big, black, brawling, fucking confident looking. Look at the jewels, the shit. I'm not letting my bitch fuck this nigga. Fuck out here. Call me insecure. I will take that. You not fucking that nigga. If you do, it's clipped. You're wildin', Adam. You're
To
wildin'.
see exactly how all this was for you as well.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. That's why I chimed in. Catch y'all. See what's up.
Look at her.
Definitely.
Just
So is there what's the vibe like between
glowing.
you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now. I feel
A
awkward.
little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
Bro,
Can you please prove to him and like calm him down and show him that I didn't want to do it, but I still did it.
like so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. Like
It was bad.
it's just work.
Okay,
Calm down.
but a lot of
Yeah, of course you gonna say that, nigga. Yo, Jason, I see you, my man. I see what you did there.
people have like a cheating fetish. Like I'm not gonna lie, like
I feel like you do.
yeah, cheating I've done in the past was I'm a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhanded, or take myself out of it. But like, if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
Yeah, if I'm the one that's fucking a girl, not that my girlfriend is getting fucked. That's not hot to me. That's not turning me on.
Is it?
A little bit.
You see, he knows.
Cause he
It's
wanted
kinda
to
like
fuck her.
the adrenaline. Like
I'd
you
feel
know,
so
like, you're
guilty
supposed to be doing
if
it.
I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a genuine review. How was it?
You want like a number scale or just like
No. Numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number,
He gives me
sure.
like a 4.
100% 9 out of 10?
Real.
This nigga could rate your girl's pussy. I don't want no nigga to be able to do that shit to me. I'm not saying. Of course, I know my bitch is gonna have exes. I'm fine with that. But a random ass nigga, this nigga's a random. Oh no.
Really, 9 out of 10. Who's a 10?
Well, obviously her.
Oh,
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped an entire 10 before. It's like you gotta leave room for something that could possibly top the next one.
okay, yeah,
I'll take a 9 then.
that's fair. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people want to know. I don't know, just like if I should feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts on that, and if
Let's
how
see.
people should think about that in the context of me being
Let's see what
know,
Jason
the
said.
silent third party.
Let's see
and
if
all
I'm
this.
tripping. Cause he
Well, I
seemed
don't know, like
right, yo. He seemed like a real nigga. All jokes aside, like I get that type of like he about his shit. But let's see.
if you look at it in a business aspect, then basically it was just a job, you know. She's high up in her ranks. I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together obviously would make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated it prior. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're cool with it, then you know it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it.
Yeah. Yo, Jason, no, real talk. If it's not a cock situation, why wouldn't you do it? You feel me? You don't have enough in you to do, so he a bigger man than you now, bro. That's what you. Oh, okay. You already said allow. I wouldn't allow my bitch to do that shit either. My bitch shouldn't want to be allowed to do that shit. If my bitch won't do it, that's some disrespectful shit. And if she happens, I'm out of here. You tripping? You're bugging, Adam. You're bugging.
but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how to say, mental maturity.
Well, it would
Now he trying to say you a bitch, but he trying to be professional. He about his business. You could tell. That's why he fucked your bitch. He about his business. See, you could tell. But you a bitch, Adam.
be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know. It's going to be tough for you to find a bigger guy.
Bro, what? Now you sucking his dick too? Bro, what?
Oh, they got a couple.
Yeah.
But, it's not just the size, it's everything that goes into it that makes it,
Definitely. Lena is just like shriveling up into a ball right now. I can see how uncomfortable this is making you.
Yes, it is making me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad that he's only, on Zoom and not here right now.
You think that would be awkward?
Yes. Also, I would feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene.
Oh.
She don't respect you, bro. She says she still got sexual attention for this nigga in front of you. That they would have had to do a scene because she would have been all over this nigga. Her pussy is dripped right now, bro. Her shit is moist.
If you guys were both here.
See, she's out of control now. She's on a tear.
Damn, bro. This shit is sad.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
Mom! Once you go black, you could never go back. My man, talk your shit. Look at his face.
See, all right. Now I'm going to have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's going to be at, right?
No, but I would
The insecurity, the bitch came out of it. You feel me? Like,
be turned on if you were there.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
that don't make it no better, nigga. No.
So you think that if me and you go out to a party and we see him, that there's a chance that we'd all end up hooking up after?
I don't know what his stance is on working with you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get it in regardless.
Damn, that would be, yeah, I can see that. That would probably kind of make me feel like I had put a cap on this whole situation if we all did it together.
No, you ain't put no cap in shit, cause I promise you, you gonna feel hurt, bro. She gonna be fucking him way more than she gonna be fucking you, and that's gonna hurt your soul, my nigga. She gonna give you pissy putty. Pissy, huh? She gonna give you pity pussy. She gonna look at you in the corner, in your feelings, she gonna be like, hold on, let me ride him. And look, her shit gonna, you gonna go with her, right? You gonna go with her, then you gonna feel that shit get close. You gonna feel that shit close up on your shit. You gonna feel that shit close up on your shit. Then every time she go from him, you go back on, she go save. Yo, Adam, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Wow, maybe that is the three-way that we should do, because that would be pretty viral rather than just some random guy, right?
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
As long as I'm not sitting in a chair with my fucking
You
arms tied behind my back or whatever.
You gotta hold the camera for one shot.
All right, so now I got to rewrite the script.
Yeah. What do people need to know about Jason Luv, since like you're kind of, I almost feel like a large percentage, maybe even the majority of the photos that you're going to be taking over the next year or so, it's going to be people saying like, you're the dude who fucked Adam 22's wife. I don't know. I mean, I know you get recognized all the time, but it's kind of an interesting scenario that you're in now.
Now he trying to make it seem like, oh, now niggas gonna know you because of me. No, nigga. No, nigga. Niggas now know you more because of him. I'll promise you, this nigga, like you said, you made the most money off this shit, off his name. The only thing different that you've been doing all the time when you didn't make this much money because it was just been you alone. But now that he's added to the equation, you made the most money out of that shit, bro. You robbing his dick, literally.
All right.
I got stopped on the street like 4 or 5 times already. Normally it's just to talk to me about me, but then it was like, oh, you no jumper wife. I'm like, Yeah, I guess.
I'm that nigga. Yeah, yeah, I did that. He a
Wow.
bitch, bro.
Insane.
He was like, take a picture with my wife, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna get more of those offers.
See, I've only had a couple people say that to me. I'm sure he gets that all the time.
See, he jealous, bro.
all the time.
Right. So if we do choose to have another kid, how am I going to know it's mine and not?
Oh my god, I can't.
He just lost he just fucking himself up, bro.
No, cut. What?
What?
Don't even bring that up. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's one of the good memes that people have been passing around. It's like me cuddling with your belly and it's a little black kid inside it.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
He gonna be black one way or another. If it's not by the skin color, it's by the dick size. One way or another, that kid gonna be black.
Is BBC offensive?
Why would
No,
Big
it's just
Black
a
Cock be
visual
offensive?
description. It's not. You're just saying it is what it is. You see it. That's what it is. It's not,
That's what I'm
one thing
saying.
that offends.
But I wonder if I get too comfortable with talking about black people shit because of the fact that like all my co-hosts on the podcast are black and stuff, because I've seen some of these lily white fucking hipster bitches on Twitter just raging out being like BBC is offensive, and I won't respond to them, but I am thinking in my head like, you have never been around black people besides getting fucked by them for your OnlyFans, so shut the fuck up.
Like your wife just literally did.
That's kind of what's going on in the back of my head.
I don't like using it because I feel like I just feel uncomfortable using it.
I don't care if you see a school bus and it's yellow. You're like, where did you park? By the big yellow school bus. What the fuck? That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's a statement of fact. And like, you know, in the real world, fetishization, I can see why that's a bad thing, you know? If you walk up to an Asian girl and you're like, oh, I'm so turned on by Asian girls, I can see how that's like a bad thing. But we're in
would
porn.
say that,
This is
though.
like we are
Right?
here
That's
to
some creep shit.
satisfy fetishes, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the verbiage. Like, you know,
Right.
it's been around for a minute now.
Yeah. What do you got coming up? Anything in the future that we should know about? You're going on some trips and stuff for a brand, right?
Oh yeah, well I'm going.
This
I'm
nigga
going to
knows his
Europe
whole
for
life.
about 2 weeks, but I did just drop my book.
How I Fucked Your Wife. The book is called How I Fucked Adam 22's Wife.
So
What's the
hopefully
book?
that does good. It's called Louisiana Slim, the Family, about my previous life before I got to adult.
Really? Because I always wonder that when I see you with the tattoos on your face and everything. I'm like, I wonder what this guy was doing around town before he got into the porn game.
A lot of things when you come from poverty, you know, you got to make it how you make it.
Ain't that the truth? Well, we're gonna do like a full length interview at some point, but I appreciate you banging my wife.
Oh my god.
Bruh. This nigga, bruh, you're caca.
And yeah,
It was my pleasure, yo. This nigga is a fucking clown, bro. He don't give no fuck. He don't respect you, Adam. He don't respect you.
Well, I'm a professional, you know. I go in, I knock it out. That's what I do.
hey, I absolutely, I cannot hold it against you, my friend.
Did you see it yet?
I saw a few of the clips, and yeah, I think you guys.
Even he's like, damn, nigga, you watch that shit? Oh my god, I feel bad for you because the shit I was doing to her, I slut her out, my nigga. She was saying some crazy. You really watch that shit, bro? That's what he thinking right now.
You put it down.
Adam, what the fuck? I gotta be high.
Absolutely, I cannot hold it against you, my friend.
Did you see it yet?
I saw a few of the clips, and yeah, I think you put it down.
I believe if it was mainstream, it probably would win an award.
Oh, well, that's a big idea.
My assistant did give me the idea to submit it for an AVN. I was like, I don't know. I feel like this might be crossing the line.
Yeah, Pound Town. You just left Pound Town.
I was gonna call it the wedding gift.
For the record, it's not literally your wedding gift, but it was something that we kind of like felt more comfortable with after the wedding and whatnot, right?
It just makes sense. That's what everyone's latching onto. They just got married, you know? So
All right, Mr. Love.
And and his wedding gift to you was a bigger, blacker dick. That's tough.
Appreciate you.
Bye, Jason.
Thank you. Bye.
She on first name basis with this nigga. You said Mr. Love appreciate you. She said bye Jason. Bye.
Okay. How was that for you?
I felt a little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? Why?
I mean, 7 years in this relationship, never look at a guy, dance with a guy, text back with a guy, nothing. And then I'm having sex with a guy. You know, it's just a lot to process. I've been conditioned to believe it's cheating. There was one time where we went to a dinner and there was another guy there that just happened to be there and you knew I had slept with him and you made me feel weird. So yeah, it's just like a lot to unlearn.
You always mention that scenario, but there's a lot more to that scenario that she's not mentioning. And
There was not that much more.
I felt weird about it for other reasons.
Okay.
And it was like, it was your birthday and you're just bringing it up. I'm like, oh, cool. Make me think about you fucking this guy over here.
Okay.
See what I mean? I said no man wants another man to come up to him knowing that he fucked his wife, bro. It's a bad fucking look. You make your man look bad, you make yourself look bad. If everybody walking down the block, every Tom, Dick, Harry coming down the block, can one of them say, I fucked your bitch?
Okay, anyways.
I know.
You were mad about it.
I was a little mad at that time. I was much less emotionally mature or whatever.
I'm clearly emotionally immature. I'm like giggling that you and Jason were just on the call together. So clearly.
So that was awkward for you?
Yes.
Me and him exchanging
And him
energy?
talking about it, just being like, I put it down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but he's smart. He clarifies right away. It was a business move. You know, we're just making money, you know? Which is nice.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't enjoy it at all. I'm sure it sucked for
I
him.
probably hated it. You did say you were a 9. It's kind of offensive.
He said that no one's been a 10.
Yeah, but
Why should I be a 10?
gotta feel like you're a 10. I don't know.
I'll be a 10 in your heart, babe. I'll take it.
Yeah.
She mad that he wasn't a 10. You feel me? She jealous about that. She mad to her mom. I put her down. She's like, oh, doing the business. Don't like you ain't enjoy or anything. Yo, she bro. You started. She gonna have an affair behind your back with this nigga now. Once you go black, she ain't going back, bro. You lost her, Adam. Let her out for the streets.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about your guts too, you know?
Okay.
So, you're actually not gonna see me for a couple days after this. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. You're playing poker. You'll be happy.
Yeah, World Series. I mean, if you make it into the World Series in baseball, that means you're one of the best in the world. This is not like that. You can just go there and just give them money. But, you know.
Well, you were talking about wanting to do it when we were still on the honeymoon, and you were like worried about taking another trip after coming back from a trip. And I was like, no, you should go do it.
I feel like
this is what you love.
I feel like I've been back so long. What, playing poker is what I love? No,
Yeah.
porn is what I love.
No, playing poker is what you love.
It's a different type
You would
of fun.
pick poker over porn any day.
That's not true.
Absolutely, 100% it is true.
You know for a fact that I would choose no jumper over porn any day because just the other day for some
There's no correlation in this. What the fuck is you talking about right now?
reason I saw that I posted on my story and it's a picture of you and like 7 super hot chicks. Carmen Karma, Angela White, Kazumi, all these chicks, Savannah Bond. And I wrote in the caption, I did interviews at No Jumper today instead of banging all these chicks. And I was like, wow, you are fucking gay.
But
also,
if this was 2018
commitment.
No Jumper, you would have definitely just dished No Jumper and came and fucked us. But you fucked most of us already. So you were like, been there, done that. I don't care.
Yeah.
You're very like, you want the girl to be brand new to you.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, those some baddies right there.
If there was a girl who was a 3, but you'd never fucked her, you would take her over the 10 that you had fucked.
Oh, I made that decision many times in my pre-Len of the Plug life. I would be at the bar and there'd be like 2 chicks and like one I never fucked and one that I already fucked, but she's like way hotter. And I would choose the new one. And it's like, that's not a good way to live your life.
It's not.
It's bad. It's all bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So why are you letting your bitch do it?
Anything else you'd like to say to me? How do you feel people are going to react to this?
They're gonna make up a random stories. They'll be like, look at this part where Lena said this. She's you know, I just don't even care anymore. Hi, No Jumper fans.
Oh, this is going way beyond that.
Hi, world.
And I remember that because yesterday was the 4th of July, and I was looking at TikTok.
Alright, he's just talking about bullshit now. So listen. Adam, bro, you took an L, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna. You took an L. You took an L. You took an L, bro. Simple as that. You fucked up. Yo, fellas, ain't nothing wrong with respecting yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with having boundaries in a relationship. That's what a relationship is. You're supposed to be committed to each other. Shit like this isn't a good. It's not a good look on either fucking sides. It's not a good look. But people really don't care about themselves like that, and they show that to an extent that they fake like they don't care, but they know deep down that they do. Cause why do all this if you truly didn't give a fuck? Why do all this? Why try to clear the air? Why try to set the record straight? Why try to let it be known that you gave the bitch permission? Why does it fucking matter then? You feel me? So people just don't like being judged for their character and they don't want to be put in a bad light that makes in a they don't want to be placed in a situation that makes them look bad or that shows that they're the bad characters of them. Lena the Plug, you are a horrible mother. Not because you can't support your kids, not because you can't do this and that, but because of the example that you're setting for your kid as their mother. Adam, you are a horrible father because of the examples that you're setting for your kids as their father. How a father is supposed to be, how a father is supposed to be okay with shit, and like how a father should treat his wife. You're setting a bad example in all fronts of the way. I'm glad that y'all make money. I'm glad that y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. But like I said, it's their lifestyle. It's not my lifestyle. I choose to live a whole nother way. If you choose to live the way you want to choose to live, that's fine. If it's done in private, nobody can say shit because nobody knows about it. But once you put that shit in the view of the public, like Yav did, and like she's in the porn industry, which is as public as it fucking gets, once you put that shit in the view of the public, you're gonna open yourself up for criticism and judgments. And then the judge that comes with it, you can't be like, oh, nah, y'all wrong because you know your actions show that they were correct. You are a cock. Cock. You're a cock, my boy. But that's it, y'all. I hope y'all niggas enjoyed. I'll see y'all later, man. Have a good one. Oh my god.